Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm recapping Game 47 of the regular season. Astros lose to the Dodgers 8-1. We got out-hit 12-4. This was a very bad game, and I will get into that. But first, I want to correct myself. Yesterday, when I recapped the game, I said Game 45. That was incorrect. That was Game 46. I wrote Game 45 twice. I don't know why. They were on the same page. I just have brain damage. I don't know why I did that. So I wanted to correct that. I didn't think to correct it in the bio last night, or in the description, so I'm saying that now. And I probably would have gotten away with it if I hadn't ousted myself, but here we are. Anyway, this was a rough game all around. The offense wasn't great, the starting pitching wasn't great, and the bullpen wasn't great. So let's start with the starting pitching. Zach Greinke got the start, and he did not look great against his former team, but he didn't look terrible either. I mean, he looked great for those first 4 innings. I think he threw maybe 35 pitches through the first four. Like, he was very efficient. He was finding his spots. He gave up a home run in the first four, but aside from that, he was looking very good. He was rolling. And then the fifth happened, and he got blown up for 4 runs, and that was just... It was hard. It was hard to watch. Greinke... I don't want to say he's been hot and cold, because he's been hot for the majority of his starts, but just a couple of bad starts sprinkled throughout this season have inflated his ERA, and I believe it's above 3.5 at this point, which the Astros don't really have a low ERA pitcher now on the starting rotation, which for a team that's been just as good at pitching as it has been offense the past couple of years, that is not great. Like I said, 5 runs in 5 innings. He didn't give up any walks, and he struck out 3. Something that I did find interesting, we gave up no walks tonight, which you can kind of view as a positive. We didn't give up any free passes, and that's sort of been an issue with our team. I mean, we gave up 8 runs, we gave up 12 hits, but we didn't give up any walks. I will find positives wherever I can, and you can't stop me. Christian Javier came in relief, and I'm kind of confused of why Christian Javier came in relief. Like, we're still in a bit of hot water with our starting rotation, and you're bringing in one of the seemingly better young arms on the rotation into the bullpen. I didn't really get that, and he pitched 2 innings. He looked really good, struck out 5, only allowed 1 hit, no walks. Like I said, we didn't allow any walks tonight, so Christian Javier looked very good. He went up against a red-hot, very good Dodgers team, and was good for 2 innings. Then Brooks Raley's came in, and he was decent for 2/3 of an inning. I mean, he gave up 2 runs and ended up having runners at second and third, but he was looking okay to that point. Like, he got the pop out. It was looking like he was ready to cruise through his inning. And then Dusty Baker made a decision that it doesn't make any sense to me. And he brought in Cy Sneed. Now, I want to dig into this for a second. Dig into the psyche of Dusty Baker with this decision, because it's very stupid. Why? And before someone says, it's for the platoon advantage. No. We're not doing this. I hate that discussion, and I'm not doing it. Like, what? Why? You brought in Brooks Raley. It's already a 4-run game in the 8th. Like, it's 4 runs. It's unlikely that you come back. And granted, you can say, well, we came back from 3 the night before. That doesn't happen twice in a row. It's rare. So, like, the game was seemingly already out of hand, or out of reach. You bring in Raley, who, despite his ERA being very high, has actually shown good stuff so far this season with the Astros. And so, like, I have a hard time labeling him as bad or good, because he has good days and he has bad days. But when he's on, he is on, and he rocks when he's going. So you bring in what I'm going to classify, and maybe it's because I'm grading on a curve with how bad our bullpen is, but one of our better relievers to pitch in a game that's more or less already over. Like, I understand he's in the best, so I'll give you that. But then after 2/3 of an inning, you pull him? Like, wouldn't it have been better not to do that? Like, I don't believe we have any more off days till the end of the season, like till the playoffs, assuming we make them, which at this point I'm not sure what to believe. And you pull him for Cy Sneed. Like, I didn't understand that. And Cy Sneed came in, and he gave up a home run on, like, what was it, 4 pitches to Chris Taylor? And then it was 8-1, and it was 100% out of hand. Which, 2 of those runs got charged to Brooks Raley, and it's like, look, can we just... I understand it's not how the game works, and it's not how the sport of baseball works. Can we just charge those to Cy Sneed? His ERA is so high, they probably wouldn't even notice anyway. I said it a few times, and I will continue to say it. Cy Sneed is a guy. He seems cool. He seems chill. He seems like a cool guy to hang out with. But a pitcher at the major league level, he is not. And they continue to validate the idea to just drop him. This is not a good game by Sneed, if you couldn't tell. And the only out he got, because he only came in for a third, almost wasn't an out. So that was great. The offense was 1 Springer home run for his 9th on the year, I do believe. So yeah, that was fun. Now I did have a question that I wanted to put out there, and I'm not sure if anyone will answer because I don't get a ton of views. But if there are any Dodgers fans, I don't mean this in like a mean way or a joking way. I mean this like genuinely, because I like to learn things, and I like to know things, and I like to see things from a different perspective. Why is Joe Kelly like a cult hero now in LA? Like, he was on the 2018 Red Sox, who I know they're going to say, well, they weren't as bad, but did similar things to the Astros, and also should be brought into question morally with what happened. Like, he was on that team. He more or less screwed you guys out of that title. But also, he wasn't on the 17 team. Like, and also, maybe it's because I'm biased, because I'm an Astros fan. I didn't think the pouty lip was super intimidating. Like, I didn't think that was a great insult or a good burn. Again, maybe I'm a biased Astros fan. That is certainly possible. But if there are any Dodgers fans watching, I don't want to have a screaming match in the comment section, but I would like to have a genuine like conversation and discourse of like, why has Joe Kelly, who wasn't good last year and hasn't really been great this year, but because he made a face, become like a cult hero in LA? So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I've been thinking about it the past couple days, like ever since the mural started, and then they've mentioned it like multiple times in the 2 broadcasts since they were nationally televised. And I was sort of thinking about it. I thought about it last night, but I didn't want to talk too much about like rubbing things in since we had a good game yesterday. Not a good game today, so now the Dodgers fans can come in and rub it in my face, and I totally deserve it, by the way. So yeah, that was the game. It wasn't great. We once again fall under 500. Jose Urquidy gets to start tomorrow. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Stros.